Relationship building, there are three main groups of people you're going to come in contact with: students, staff, and families. And I say families because not every student has parents, they have different forms of families. For students with relationship building, get to know them through conversations, through games, through activities. Morning meeting is a really big one to get to know students. You can play those fun games and have activities and conversations, get to know their likes and interests, get to know things that they don't like. You can get to know what their family is like. You can get to know what their home life is like, what their culture, what their background is like. All of these things are very important, but it also allows the students to get to know each other and build that positive classroom environment. Relationship building and all of these things that I just mentioned allow you to get to know them. Also, allow them to get to know you. They should see you as more than just a teacher. You are a human being. You have likes and interests. You have things that you don't like. You have a family. You have things that you do. Allow them into your life a little bit. Of course, have a boundary. There are limits to what you are going to share and whatever you are comfortable with. However, you can allow them to know what your favorite color is or maybe what your favorite animal is. Allowing them to see who you are and more than just a teacher allows them to build that positive rapport with you as well. Another major group of people that you will come in contact with is, of course, your staff. So, a great way to relationship build is to go to the lunchroom and eat with them sometimes. You don't have to do it every day. However, it is a great way to get to know people. Go to school events. You get to see people outside of your building, outside of your district, even sometimes, and you can make some really good connections. Lean on your staff, they are there to help you. Another group of people that you're going to come across are families. A great way to relationship build with them is to have questionnaires to get to know about their family and about their student. Involve the families where you can, and it looks different for every family. Having transparency with the classroom and having open communication allows for that positive relationship building. For students, morning meeting is a great way to get to know the students. It's a great way for the students to also get to know each other. They can share their likes, their dislikes, things that they are really into right now, which might change in a few weeks. You can get to know their family a little bit, their background. You can even get to know things that they're proud of or excited for, things that they did over the weekend. It's a great way to get to know the students and for the students to get to know each other. It helps to build that positive relationship with you as well with the other students and to help create that positive classroom environment. There are some activities that you can do, such as this kind of bingo card, where you get to know some of the students' favorites. So, what are their favorite activities, favorite color, fruit, video game, book, and so on. It's a great way to get to know the students. You can include some of their likes and interests within your lessons. It's also a great way for the students to get to know each other because they can see, oh, hey, they really like the color red and they play tag at recess. Maybe we could play tag at recess together. It helps to create those positive relationships. Also, share things about you. You can share your favorite color, food, candy, drink, the favorite store, or animal. Students can see you as a human rather than just their teacher. It helps create that connection and that bond with your student. They can find similarities with you and create that positive connection. They might see, I really like shopping at Target too. Maybe you guys can talk about Target, or maybe you can include that in your lessons. It helps to create a positive, happy, and safe learning environment. Staff relationships. The lunchroom is a great way to get to know some of your staff members. You might be on a different time than some of the different grade levels, but eating in the lunchroom with other staff members allows you to get to know them. If they don't eat in the lunchroom, go where the other teachers are. Maybe they hang out in the office. Do not spend all of your free time in your classroom. You need to get out, walk around. You need to talk to an adult, someone that is not your student. It allows you to break that cycle of being in the classroom all day. Eating in the lunchroom or going where the teachers are helps you build some of those positive relationships because it allows you to build that team and that working together spirit. Attending school events is more than just having school spirit. It allows you to get to know other staff members. You can even meet staff members outside of your building. I have attended staff and school events where I've gotten to know people from different districts, different superintendents. I've even learned about different career paths that I could use with my degree. It's a great way to make some different connections and find maybe something that interests you that you can add on to what you're currently doing. It's also a great way to have fun. You might run into some parents and some students. It's a great way for them to also see you being a human outside of being a teacher. Lean on your team. They are there to help you. I promise you, you are not burdening anyone by asking questions or asking for advice. Go to them if you have questions about a behavior, about the curriculum, if you have a question about how to use the air conditioner or how to open the window. They are there to help you. Do not struggle alone. Conversations don't always need to be about work, of course, when appropriate, but have conversations with your staff members about different things than just the students. We all love to vent. All teachers love to vent. However, turn that off and talk about some of your interests and some of your things that you're really into. Also, use your team to learn from. As a first year teacher, you have so much to learn. Even as a 20-year veteran teacher, there's so much to learn. Everyone has a different teaching style. Everyone teaches differently. Learn from the team that you have. Family relationship building is so important. It helps to create a positive connection between home and school. So one thing you can send home is a questionnaire all about their student. It helps to unlock some new information about the student. It might help you understand the student a little bit more. Maybe their parent is sharing with you that they're really struggling with their letter names and sounds. That allows you to know that is something that I really need to focus on. You can learn about their home and family life and even their dynamic as a family. You may learn that they come from a family that does not have a lot of support, or maybe their family is not highly educated. That allows you to know that you may need to send some stuff home to help support the family as well. All of these things allow you to understand the whole student rather than just focusing on academics. Knowing the whole student allows you to be able to help them to their highest potential. Knowing their family life, knowing where they come from, knowing even their nickname can help you unlock a lot of things about the student and be able to help them further. It also creates a positive connection between home and school. The parents and families, they're seeing that you care about their student and that you want to get to know them. It allows them to know that you care and you're really there to help. Involve the parents where you can and when possible. It can look different from family to family. Some families can't come in, and that is perfectly fine. Some families may request that you send things home, and they can do it when they can. Some families can do it, but they can't come into the building. They can only do it virtually. Whatever works for the family, work with them, involve them where you can, even if it's just donating snacks. Some families, that's all that they can do. It helps to create that positive home and school relationship. Families see that we are all working for the better of their student. Communication with families should occur frequently. It can be updates about the school, the classroom, what you're learning. It can be a reminder of the expectations, but communication with families should not only be for negative things. It should not only to be to tell them that their student hit somebody today or their student was not listening today. You should also send families communication, notes, messages, emails about positive things. So it could be that they did a great job sitting on the carpet today. They were a great listener. They worked so well independently. These positive things that you send home really do put a smile on these parents' faces. They see that you're looking at their student and not just tearing down the bad things that they're doing. You're building them up and you're building that positive relationship with their family. You're allowing the student to see that you're really appreciating the good things that they're doing. And by telling their parents, they're more likely to engage in that positive behavior.